Hi, we're back with Bill Lindsley, the chair-elect of the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce and also the president of Simple HR. Thank you for being here, Bill.
Thanks, Amy, for having me.
Certainly, anytime. All right, let's talk about the chamber real quick. You're on the Sports Commission?
I am on the Sports Commission.
What do they have going on?
We have several events that are upcoming. We have, there's a golf tournament coming up in the fall. We are also working on bringing in a national flag football championship to Destin.
Wow.
And those are just a couple events, but there's several other opportunities that we're looking at that are kind of double super secret and things that we're not ready to talk about just yet.
Okay, well, you'll come back when those are like ready to go, right?
Absolutely.
And tell us.
Absolutely.
And if you don't, I will. Okay, Simple HR.
Yes.
I love that name. It's just easy. But for those who don't know, there are about 3 people out there that don't know what you do. Tell them what Simple HR does.
Well, number one thing that we do, Amy, is we give our clients peace of mind in knowing that all of their human resources activities are taken care of, that they're not going to get a knock at the door by the Department of Labor looking for some violations. You know, I think there's like 15,000 laws out there that we've got to keep track of, and
right.
We've got a team that just works tirelessly to make sure that our clients are taken care of, that we are proactive in how we manage our accounts, that our clients can sleep easy at night when they lay their head on the pillow. They know that all of their HR and their payroll, their benefits, their workers' compensation needs are taken care of.
Is Simple HR, is it an employee leasing company?
That's the legal term. That's correct. Yeah, we are PEO is kind of the term that now is used, professional employer organization.
Okay.
It's more of a legal, you know, it's a legal way to do business. It's co-employment relationships. So where our clients actually retain the right of direction and control, which means you hire and you fire and you set the schedules and you discipline and do all those things. We take the administrative burden so that you, the client, can focus on your business, in your case running your law practice, so you don't have to worry about dealing with your HR issues. We take care of those for you. So
you write the paychecks?
Yes, that's correct.
But I have to give you the money for the paycheck.
Unfortunately, in your case, yes.
Darn. But payroll taxes, you make sure those are paid on time, stuff
Absolutely,
like that.
Right. We take care of the payroll taxes, payroll direct deposits. You know, we could go down a huge list of.
But all that is taken care of.
All of that is taken care of.
And all the changes. Every time I do the payroll at my office, and you know, there's always some small little change in something. Right. You know, it happens every couple of months. This is change. You know, it's on the computer, I guess, but you have to always update that program and worry about that. You do all of that.
Absolutely. We've got a team that's dedicated to making sure that we stay on top of those changes.
They just make sure that that's done. I also heard that you have branched out and have a different section of your company. What's
where did you hear that, Amy?
It's on the street. The word's on the street.
We actually have just spun off a new entity. It's called Simple Hire. And our clients have trusted us for the last 9 years to make sure that all of the HR and the payroll and the benefits components are taken care of. Well, now we've spun off Simple Hire. And Simple Hire is a staffing company. It's professional recruiting, temporary staffing, but it's geared more towards professional type businesses. You know, we're not
Great idea.
We're not going to try to compete with a Manpower or a Kelly Services or something like that. We are going to stay strictly on professional type work. You know, right now, Amy, with everybody just starting to feel the economy rebounding, at least locally we are, and that's a great thing. I'm very, very happy with our season that we're having so far. But right now, money is tight, and people are afraid to spend that money. Well, what we're trying to do is to help our clients and people that are not our clients who just want to use us for that service. We're trying to help them avoid making a bad hiring choice, because that could be a complete waste of money for them. And so we're here to make sure that you hire right the first time. And if you use Simple Hire, that's what you're going to get. We're going to make sure that we go out and that we recruit a top candidate for you. We'll get 3 people for you so that you have a choice of what you want, and
All
you know what
areas,
you're going to get.
All areas, or?
We've got some core areas that we're working on. Legal is one of them. Financial banks and credit unions. They have folks that go out on family medical leave, which is if you have let's just say you have a teller that has a baby, well, she's entitled to take 12 weeks off. Well, how does that bank fill that position? They fill that position by either moving somebody from another department in there, or they get a temporary person. Well, we've got a stable of temp folks that are lined up, ready to take on those positions. It's
a great idea, and it's a nice little area.
It's a great niche for us, and it really complements what we do already.
Sure.
So we're really excited about the opportunities that are coming up with that.
All right. The last time you were here, we both talked about a pet peeve of ours, which was the unemployment compensation rates. Have there been any changes to those rates? Any good news?
Well, and we've actually have some good news for our businesses out there, our chamber members out there, and our other local businesses.
Tell us the good news, Bill.
I'm happy to, Amy. The House of Representatives and the legislature this session passed. It's a House Bill 7005, and that it's a pretty intensive unemployment reform bill. We're not going to see changes to rates today, but there will be some rate adjustment. Actually, next year we start getting some rate adjustments based on the impacts of this. What it does is it changes the way, when you have an unemployment case that's not legitimate, it changes the way that the adjudicators view the case. They view it, used to be it was construed more towards the employee. They always got the benefit of the doubt versus the client. So if there was a hearsay issue, you always got thrown out. Well, now it's more construed towards the employer, and they've reduced some weeks of.
Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah, they've reduced the weeks to 23 weeks. There's a sliding scale there based on the unemployment rate of the state. It allows for hearsay now. So if we, Simple HR, are on the phone, which is one of the things that we do for our clients, if we're on the phone trying to appeal an unemployment case on something that's obviously fraudulent, we have the ability to step in for our clients, whereas before we used to have a client on the phone. We can take a statement from the client and we can provide that to the hearing officer. And so the end result is that we are going to reduce the amount of fraudulent unemployment claims out there, because again, unemployment is there for those who are laid off and those who need it. I have no preconceived issues with unemployment folks that are legitimate. It's the ones that cheat the system that are the ones that we've got issues with.
Well, and it affects us all.
Exactly, absolutely.
Okay, I see we're out of time, Bill. Do come back and tell us about the things that are going on in the Sports Commission, and if there's any more good news about anything that's happening that you want to share with us. Thanks for all you do for the Chamber, and good luck on the new area of business for Simple HR.
Thanks very much, Amy.
All right, we will be back with the chef with Fire Restaurant. His name is Jesse Bill, and he's the chef for Fire Restaurant at Wind Creek Casino and Hotel. Join us.